Hi guys, happy Wednesday. Here again to walk through some expectations here with you for a few minutes. Going to be very similar to what you guys did on Tuesday with the solve by graphing. Now, the difference today is that we're going to be looking at substitution. And just like with the graphing, I do have a video here that goes through and talks a little bit about how to try to solve by substitution. I know it's a pretty straightforward process. It just maybe has been a little bit since we've looked at it. So if you would like to watch this video, this gentleman does a really nice job talking through some things. I also, just like I did with yesterday's assignment, have worked through a few problems. And just like yesterday's assignment, there's really going to be two concepts. The first page of this, and again, you should have a paper copy from this sub. You're going to have one of your two equations is in the form of y equals, and then the other one's going to be in standard form. So this first one, I got y is equal to negative 8x plus 1, and then negative 3x or negative x minus 3y is equal to negative 3. Now, for substitution, what we're looking to do is replace one of the two variables. So on number one, we know that y is equal to negative 8x plus 1, so we can substitute it right in here for y, which is why I've got negative x minus 3 times negative 8x plus 1. We've replaced the y value with this expression right here, and now it's just a single variable. And you can see we went through and solved it, ended up with x is equal to 0. Please be aware that we are talking about ordered pairs, so x equals 0 is not our only answer. We want to plug that back in, which we ended up with y, and then we'll write our answer as an ordered pair. Now, don't just leave it as x equals and y equals. Please make sure you write it as an ordered pair. That's the proper way to write a solution for that. And you can see I went ahead and did number 6 as well, so you've got two problems there for reference as you're going through. Now, the second part of it is a little bit tougher. Okay, you're going to have two equations that are both in standard form. So like on number 11 here, we got x plus 4y is equal to negative 16. Negative 4x plus 7y is equal to negative 5. So we still would like to solve this by substitution. So really it's going to be up to us to try to figure out how we can do that. Now, with that said, you want to look to see, do you have either a 1 in front of x or a 1 in front of y? And on 11, we've got x plus 4y. So that's why I went ahead and solved this equation for x. It doesn't always have to be a y equals. It could be an x equals that we're looking at. So subtracted the y and got x equals negative 4y, and then went ahead and substituted that into the second equation. Got y is equal to negative 3, and then plugged it back in to get x equals negative 4. Okay, and you can see I did a second one down here as well to get a reference for it. That one I solved it for y. And it should be pretty clear which variable you should solve for. Some you have a little bit of flexibility, like 16, you could technically solve that for x in the second one or y in the first one. Same thing kind of on 14, you got some flexibility, and then that's about it. So work through that. Again, I've got two there for you to reference. The video on the previous page talks through some things as well. On this assignment, you should not get any decimals. So if you get decimal answers and something is wrong, go back and check your work. As you finish, just like we did yesterday, take a picture of the front and the back and then upload that for today's point. So, and if you have any questions, guys, please let me know. I'll be glad to help on whatever I can.